Feels pretty bad. Know where I've been? 9 hours in a car ride.
Why? Where are you going?
I went to New Jersey.
Feels bad.
It's really bad.
Okay, well I'm connected back to the draft, so now we can start real serious stream here.
Radiant team pick.
So what do these drafts look like? Oh, so first pick Marana. Interesting.
Radiant team pick.
Earth Shaker.
Shaker.
Or Shaker, so
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
I need to set my in-game audio. Use open mic.
Jay pulled out the old
Sure.
well.
Earth Shaker and Earth Spirit. So
That's really greedy. Well,
5
must say.
seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Admiral
okay. So probably position or support Kunk on that. I'd imagine for Earthshaker, do we think that it could be an offlane Earthshaker, or will that most definitely be support?
5 seconds.
I think it was too early of a pick to be offlane.
Okay.
I think with their lineup, they can just kind of stomp whoever's offlane. You're being offlane is
Dire team
as
back.
well not drafted a hero.
Offlane is awful. I've not enjoyed my time recently playing offlane.
Radiant team back.
I'm an offlane team. Be good. I can bully supports. Be bad because I'm playing offlane. Bad.
So Medusa, Chaos
10
Knight
seconds
ban.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's pretty early in the draft to figure out what each team's trying to do. Marana could go in a few different places. If it is played as a core, I could see that being a prohibit hero in the mid lane, or I don't think safe.
Dire team pick.
That's just very prohibity. Viper, that seems like a strong pickup. So we have I guess
10
possibly
seconds
offlane,
remaining.
but two supports potential more likely, and they're mid.
5 seconds remaining.
Proof time here.
Still really not confident about the support lineup for Jace
For who?
team. Top
Okay.
heavy.
That's SSD's team, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the Earthshaker is more likely to be an offlaner than a support, but I guess that's the beauty of the pick, is that it leaves it open. The Moran, I feel more confident that that will be a support. I don't even know. Hard to say.
Problem here is that they deny on the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker is dangerously underleveled. no real way to come back from it.
Yeah,
Like-
especially this meta. It's playing offlane's really, really tough. I've not had a good time. And I feel like it's just really easy to shut down an offlaner.
Radiant team picked.
Fudge.
Yeah.
That's a prohibit special.
It's like Redwood's no longer taking the game seriously. But
No. Hey, Prohibit plays it pretty well. And let me just go.
oh, like I always thought whenever Prohibit picks Pudge in a league match, it's like he's basically given up on hopes of it being a serious game. He's just gonna people
Nah.
around.
When we played against Prohibit, he picked Pudge up, and it was a serious pickup.
Dire
Um,
team picked.
Shaman, so that pretty much solidifies the Earthshakers being an offlaner. I suppose. I don't think they'd be as crazy to go mid Shaman.
Very shaman.
Carry Shaman.
10 seconds remaining.
You can see the scaling already.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna go find the game we played against Prohibit earlier this season. Yeah, he played the Pudge when we played earlier.
Radiant team back.
The Mirana was played by Rubidi, but so it's most likely Rubidi picking up the Mirana and taking that to mid lane, so their lanes are starting to take better shape based on these.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So 15 last ban for SSD's team, or what do we think they could pick up? Ruhi, did you fall asleep?
Oh, I wish I did though.
So Centaur pickup for the last, or ban rather, for the last ban on SSD's team. So, what does I just wonder what there's.
10
I've seen a
seconds
bunch of
remaining.
random centaurs in the games I've played. I don't know what his strength is this patch.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team
Or do
picked.
people just not know anything yet, and so heroes that were bad last patch are finally acceptable?
I don't think anyone knows anything.
This is true. I believe you on that one.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
EA pickers.
Radiant team picked.
So,
Here's my
Razor.
team picker.
so is Rubidi gonna take, or
I think it's gonna be an offline Mirana. Actually, maybe. Probably not.
10 seconds remaining.
and
Oh.
time?
Select
What?
My
heroes.
god, okay.
What is happening?
Yeah.
So, Six Dog is Rix, yeah?
Yeah.
So Rix on the tiny. Happy Hobo on the Mirana. So I think that's a support Mirana. Or no, offlane. Which makes sense, because I played with him yesterday and he went offlane with Mirana. So that's Redground's brother.
H. Rules.
Okay. Oh shit.
Prepare for battle.
Oh no, I haven't seen a computer screen in like 3 days, so everything's too bright.
Okay, so we got Poncho on the Earthshaker, and John on the Viper, User a Shadow Shaman, Rix on the Tiny, and Chappie on the Earth Spirit. All these
30
settings
seconds to battle.
that we don't have. This spectator smooth drag.
Holy shit, my ping went down by 3. Plus.
All these settings I don't have.
All these
So prohibit Pudge gonna go in phase. Chappie gonna roll in on him. Gonna get but the arrow hits from Happy Hobo. Shackles onto Pudge. Lots of spell usage. Not much gonna happen after that. So Bounty Rune picked up.
I got a ward here anyways.
Yeah. So ward there. 2 Bounty Runes apiece. Looks like Tiny is gonna be their carry. So be interesting to see how this actually works out. Everybody gets a salve ferried out to him, so that's good. Dota's fun on the Kunkka. Sai on. It is Poncho playing this offlane Earthshaker. Holy shit! Rix gets first blood, and I did not see that. Detours.
In my head, I'm already being proven wrong.
By what? Oh. The top lane. Prohibit's just gonna taunt a little bit.
Where's the denies? Bless. Stupid. Still can't get over how stupid Shriek Grab is.
It's such a weird spell. Oh, toss Zimrana, shackle, toss shackle, stun coming up from the Air Spirit, another leap. Oh, so close. Another toss from the oh, Shadow Shaman dialing into the tower. He hits the kill and oh, he smokes the plays. Scoozer escapes. What a smoke!
Feels bad, man.
Godlike plays there. Gets the kill. The toss in.
Rana nerf hurts hard. It was real bad.
Pod. Daffy was looking for that. Bit of a weird, awkward space. Tree grab. Dog, what? Oh, he went for the CS, but missed. Oh, what is with these? It was fun, gets the X onto the Air Spirit, stun coming onto the Pudge. It's gonna get put in place, it's gonna get torrented up. Arrow comes through. Yeah, he did connect. He's gonna drop low. Rots. He's gonna fall. Tiny. Rix pauses. Question mark. Okay, he's gonna disconnect.
Jersey.
Pardon?
Jersey.
No alt chats.
Eee. They're going so much more differently than I expected them to go.
The lanes. Lanes are only a bit interesting. I'm still wondering how this tiny carry is going to work out. It looks like he's going to finish up a ring of Bassi, which will help him sustain his tree grabs. Also fighting with an entire 1 agility. Ice Frog the Madman.
Buff. Alpha. Doing all the good you've done by moving his armor for good.
Yeah. Interesting change to be made. I don't know how. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the hero get played really, so not sure how it works out. Okay, so he's reconnected. It's good. Razor, Viper, what a mid lane. DP influence from the Spirit on mid. Looks like they're gonna have a go, but Rubity smells it out. It's gonna back off. Shaker top. No. Running at the Luna, but not much kill potential there. Bottom. They look like they're trying to set up. Courier comes in, delivers the Bassi. Clarity popped by Rix. Gonna get X'd up. Arrow comes in. Oh, gonna hit actually. The point just came in at the last process. Good second. Pudge gonna walk in with the rod on. It's gonna get tossed onto his shaman. Hook comes out. Shaman's gonna shackle the Pudge. Pudge is gonna fall. Rix with a great play for the turnaround, tossing the Pudge. Gonna toss creep onto the Kunkka. Kunkka's gonna die. Or sorry, Shadow Shaman's gonna get tossed. Rix is gonna fall to the Lorana. Scoozer gonna walk right past the arrow. Gonna give Mirana a few right clicks on the way out, but I think that's probably about as well as it could have happened based on
This happened, honestly.
the toss of Shaman onto the Mirana was pretty clutch. It allowed the Pudge to die, and then to the tower shots plus the shackle. It was a bit of a chaotic set of movements.
Gold from my chest.
Yeah. When you dive tier 1, you don't act like a bitch, you just all dive.
Yeah. So Obik gonna get spotted by this observer ward, so don't know how much he's gonna be able to get done with his positioning here. Yeah, and John's gonna just recede into the jungle, gonna pop south.
Bottom's dead again.
Oh. Eaters.
Shaker's getting a lot more out of the offlane than I thought he'd be able to.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Getting what? He's hard. Oh yeah,
He hasn't died either, which I think is a huge boon. But I think that's just a byproduct of Prohibit's team. They've been placing a lot of focus on. Has he not died? They've been placing a lot of focus, I think, on the Radiant safe lane, which has allowed the Earthshaker to have some space.
It's not even entirely that too. It's also that the Luna isn't really. I'm guessing she isn't bothering to deny because it's really high level.
Oh, I think Earthshaker's gonna be in trouble here, though. Oh, nope. Pudge goes wrong. So he's gonna... Yeah, this is not a great place for Earthshaker to be. He's in between 3 heroes. Nowhere to go.
Bounty.
I'm John going aggressive on the Razor there. Oh, just a couple right clicks. Toss of the Shaman onto the Mirana. Oh, thinking about shackling under the tower, but he is under the tower. Arrow comes in, hits the Tiny. Gonna get a few right clicks. Earth Spirit's gonna come in, shackle onto Mirana, but what happened there? The Shaman's gonna fall. Right clicks onto the Earth Spirit, so 2 for 0. Oh, Razor's dropping low mid. He's broken. He's sitting in the poison. He's gonna fall. I don't know what happened bottom, but that's I don't think what was planned with
RD2L.
So Rex and John are just gonna use the fountain to heal up.
Bottom. A conquer.
Punk up bottom. Dude. Smoked up, gonna grab bounty rune. See what happens here. They're looking for something. Rana's going
Your
aggressive.
Spirit's gonna pop that smoke.
Prohibit's in a good place. Gonna land the hook. That is a dead Tiny. Gonna get the tossed away. Torrent gonna start hit though. Earth Spirit. Nope, he's gonna roll away to safety. But
I got.
fall.
I guess the rot damage doesn't update until you actually landed.
Well, auras linger in general in Dota, so I think even rot will.
The slow is the aura. The damage I don't think is.
Well, it placed a debuff on you, so and debuffs I don't know. Oh, roll in from the Earth Spirit, gonna miss on the leap.
Debuff is the slow, I think.
Okay. Shaman gonna get tossed in onto the Pudge, but Kunkka's nearby, gonna land the Torrent. So Avalanche's gonna go in, gonna get the
I got the kill.
disaster. Earth Spirit Pudge gets the deny and the kill. What the hell is that Shaman spell called? Ether Shock. I just swallowed my tongue on that one. Ancho gonna.
Ancho is getting so much out of the lane.
He has a free lane. This is like the dream of an offlaner.
Yeah, like you shouldn't even have this like free of a lane. Like
the Luna has 17 denies. Oh, it's getting in a steals the sea. You see us there. So Luna has been denying, but not as best as she could. Prohibit's gonna walk up on Poncho. Poncho's gonna try and juke the hook. Gonna get rotted. Gonna get axed. He's gonna throw down the Echo Slam, but he's just gonna give up and realize that he's gonna die. But toss of the Earth Spirit onto the run in the bottom lane, gonna secure a counter kill. So, that's decent trade. If we look at the gold graph, Dyer's only up by 2,000 gold, which isn't too bad.
Razor
gonna die too. Oh, the Viper, the Fairy Fire. He's gonna get the kill. Prohibit's gonna look for the hook, just out of range. Good awareness by, or luck maybe, but awareness by John to realize that Pudge could be there. Just sneaked right out of the radius of the hook. Poncho.
Is Veil Viper normal now? Well,
Veil and Viper.
Yeah.
Veil Radiance Viper. I feel like with the new Nether Toxin, I don't know. I don't think it's the greatest, but who knows? Clearly, M-John knows something that we don't. He's in danger. He's gonna drop his W. Gonna go and just ult the Razor. Razor's gonna fall. Pudge is in a really good place to hook the Viper, but not gonna happen quite yet. Now the one thing with Rick's down here having to brawl a bunch is he's not really been able to CS all that much. He's about 1,000 net worth below the Luna. He's gonna rotate top, so X gonna get popped onto the Tiny. Boat gonna come in. The Earthshaker gonna get tossed in the same place, which doesn't seem great. Gonna pick up a tree. Rick's will.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
At least the raindrops prevented from much damage. They're kind of looking, do they want to go back in or not?
They just basically traded their tier 1 for nothing.
Yeah. Hook's gonna be off the mark.
Are fortified.
Yeah, free tier 1 bottom. And just not farming either. Rick's, by making this rotation, he's not gonna get a lot of farm. Where the Luna's just still banging away on creeps. And lost that tier 1's gonna just remove that safe farm. So, not a great solution. Mirana's finished, or pardon me, Luna's finished up a Dragonlance. Mirana working towards a Maelstrom. Viper's gonna get hooked in mid lane. Gonna get caught. Ultied by the Viper. X gonna pop, but then he's just gonna be off the mark because of the Pudge ult. Boat comes in onto nobody. Okay, that was a lot of misused spells by the Dire side. They got the Viper hooked, but they just... the execution wasn't quite there. They're gonna shrine up. Words coming out on the courier to the Kunkka.
Shaker is about last CS off from Link.
Are they?
Shaker has
Dire are scanning.
Look off the mark.
They're gonna hold out. They're gonna try to hold bottom.
Yeah, Viper rotates in the trees. Arrow comes in off the mark. Viper gonna get tossed in onto the Pudge. Shackles come in. Earth Spirit's gonna roll the other way. Mirana's gonna pop her ult. So they're gonna go invis. No detection, I don't think. No dust. No dust on Scoozer. Yeah, no detection on any of the heroes that were in the area. But they do get one kill. Earthshaker's gonna blink in onto the Razor. Gonna just bully a little bit. No kill potential quite yet.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Earthshaker does in fact have a blink dagger. So that's good. Rubity going in with the or Poncho gonna go with the Echo Slam. Gonna burst down the Razor with the help of the Earth Spirit and the Viper. Viper running forward, but not a whole lot. Arrow coming in. That's gonna be off the mark. Pudge gonna catch the Shadow Shaman well behind the tier 1 tower bottom. Gonna walk down the kill. Shaman Ward's gonna get cleaned up by the Luna and the Mirana. So decent chunk. Free gold, but decent chunk of damage done to the tier 1 tower there, so not a total catastrophe.
It loses to tier 1 anyways.
Yeah.
And without Shakers, I think they're gonna lose tier 1 bottom and maybe a hero.
Yeah, Earthshaker, he's got a TP, it's on cooldown for 7 seconds. Echo Slam though, not for a minute. Or a minute and a half rather. So not really much damage even if they do. Arrow comes in, Earth Spirit's gonna come in, drop the ulti, gets on free. Avalanche onto Luna, Luna's gonna eclipse, Boat comes in, blows up the Earth Spirit's gonna fall. Tiny, so 2 down. Luna down for the Dire, so the Eclipse also on cooldown. Earthshaker just kind of standing there. The Razor was broken by standing in the puddle. Viper is going to do a few more right clicks. Toss coming on the Earthshaker. Going to get the stun. Going to get the burst down the Razor with the Enchanted Totem. Avalanche comes in from Rick's toss of the Pudge onto the Mirana. Mirana is going to fall. So a 3 for, I think, just 1 trade. I think only the Earth Spirit died there.
Once again, the Kunkka's X-Spark actually screwed over Dire.
Yeah, they're not comboing their spells quite correctly, and it's causing quite a detriment to their ability to actually get these kills. Because I think there was the Earth Spirit who got X'd out of the boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was about to die, and then he still died shortly after, but it wasn't to the boat. And I think it'll let him get one more spell off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures.
Earth Spirit just gonna grab grab the boundary rune right out from the Luna's nose, just to be a pain. Lots of fighting in this bottom tier 1 area. Not really, no towers being gained, just back and forth kind of brawling.
We're gonna enter this like awkward point in the game where it's like just these team can't like much, but they can't. But Prohibit's team can't either.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna have an immortal flying lizard flying around. That's about it. The other team is racing to get Luna to the point where she won't die instantaneously every fight.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Viper is almost a sacred relic. How far ahead he is.
What a build coming up from M. John. The Veil Radiance Viper.
Just gonna be poor man's alchemist.
Is he gonna go Manta afterwards?
Alchemist never dies.
Oh, Mirana comes in. But what was her arrow? Arrowed something, but it was off the mark. I thought she was maybe gonna set up.
She arrowed,
Creep?
yeah, she arrowed this.
Okay. Wasn't sure if she was gonna set up on Viper or something. Resolution just to remind Viper that there's still heroes in the game, not just jungle creep.
I didn't realize Prohibit bottomitis.
Okay. I guess it's an okay item on Pudge, but
Well, I think Prohibit knows where this game is going. It's gonna be his entire team versus the flying immortal lizard. The
yeah.
flying alchemist. Actually, I don't even have a name to call him. Like,
Oh, Rex going on top, gonna go blink toss onto the Unka. Gonna X back. Oh! Echo Slam coming from Poncho. Eclipsed by Luna as well. Toss creep onto Luna. Luna's fairly low, but as is Rix. He's gonna wait for his blink to get cooldown. Gonna blink into the trees. Does Prohibit go for the hook? Arrow just a hair late. Poncho also gonna TP out, so they're gonna burst on the Kunkka with the Echo Slam. Eclipse now on cooldown as well, and they're gonna get out for nothing, and they take the tier 1 mid as a secondary prize. So all in all, sequence of good events for the Radiant. Get a tower, get a kill, and they escape without losing anything. John with a nice...
Viper's less than 1,000 gold from Radiance.
This is the best build in the history of builds, honestly. I don't even know what we're watching.
Marv David.
X onto the Tiny. Blink in from the Earthshaker. Finds the Kunkka. Gonna get the enchant totem off. Toss. That is a dead Kunkka. Mirana's gonna ult. Hook onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is gonna fall. So 1-for-1 trade thus far. Earth Spirit's gonna roll out of dodge here. Rex gonna sit in the trees. It looks like they might wait for the Dire to push up and see if they can assassinate one of them. The Invis has ended. The Luna runs into the Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit's gonna get the kickoff. The ulti on Viper's gonna ult. Oh, no, he just Q'd, uses W, he's gonna blow up that Luna. So that is a dead hero. And off the back of this, I think they're gonna try and take this tier 1, but have to see if they actually do. Oh, top lane though. Mirana gonna get the kill on the Earth Spirit, or Earthshaker rather. Kick, toss. Is gonna fall. One more right click. Earth Spirit's gonna get the tower. Viper's chasing down the Razor though in their jungle, but Razor's gonna get out. He did use the Veil. Radiance recipe has been purchased, so
Oh no.
this is a Radiance Viper now, boys and girls.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's the Octarine Core. My Manta style.
So Radiant's on the Viper. Of course, there's no other builds.
Yeah, he's just
I
nailed Alchemist.
So Rex farming top. He's got an Echo Saber too.
I revealed the Shadow Amulet on Shaker.
I don't know if they're really trying to keep that one a secret. I think Poncho's just fucking around. Rick's gonna take a tree. Hit. They're gonna look to take this tower, it looks like. They're very slowly. Mid lane. Ruby's gonna push it in with the Razor. So top tier 1 tower taken. Prohibit set up in the woods in case someone TPs, but Viper TPs at the tier 3, so no threat of getting hooked. Looks like they have vision of the Luna. They are smoked up. Looks like they're Earthshaker blinks in, Chant Totem, Earth Spirit rolls in, tiny avalanche toss, and that is a dead Luna in about 2 seconds. So good pick off from the Radiant side. And Shaman runs top. He does have snakes, so he's gonna drop the snakes onto the top tier 1 tower, so that's gonna do some chip damage there. Meanwhile, Happy Hobo down bottom, just also doing some chip damage. Tiny's gonna go in, hooked Viper in the mid lane, and John gonna get brought down. The Poncho Earthshaker gonna run in, or gonna Echo Slam, gonna blow up Prohibit, Career Respawn, Pause coming in. Who was lagging? Meanwhile, bottom, the Rix did catch up to the Mirana. Mirana turned around, threw arrow out. Get anywhere? Oh, she just casted it, so the particle may have not even spawned quite yet. See it? Oh, yeah, it did. So she missed the arrow. So I think that bottom lane here, Rix could get the kill on the Mirana. Poncho gonna Shadow Amulet. Gonna get hit by the plasma field. Razor gonna force that forward. Gonna get X'd, gonna get brought down. Pick comes in, gets CS.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top tower gonna drop really low to the Serpent. But not quite down entirely. But the Shadow Shaman's gonna TP out safely.
No,
Oh.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Rex, did he kill the Mirana bottom or no? Mirana just TP'd or ran away. Gonna get Rex just hitting creeps or bottom, pushing it out. I don't see any. Oh, what's on the courier here? Oh, he's just bought a bunch of regen. Oh, Shadowblade on the Tiny, so looks like Tiny's gonna look to get a few more pickoffs. He's got a clarity, so he's gonna clarity up and then look to rotate, it seems. So, see, gonna grab a tree, gonna get his raindrops, gonna toss, get a few CS. He's gonna go invis. I think he does see the razors. Razor, OTD. Rick's gonna walk up. Gonna get the avalanche, but no follow up. I think too many enemy heroes in the area. Too scary. Poncho also has a Shadow Blade, so 2 Shadow Blades coming out from the Radiant side.
Invincibility blades.
Only the Razor on the Dire side has any counter invis, so has a few good opportunities to work, at least initially, until
Radiant are scanning.
they pick up some action. Get a scan. Shadowblade comes out from the Earthshaker, but I don't see quite where they're going. Unka picks up a late Hand of Midas, so gonna get a bit of farm with that going. Should be good. The Razor, they're aware of it, but the Luna seems to like she's not farming all that much. It seems like the Dire's putting a lot of resources into the Razor. Earthshaker gonna go invis here. Gonna look. Razor's gonna pop his Q. Looks like they're gonna go totem, enchant totem, avalanche pop. Boat's gonna come in. Luna's gonna pop with a stun on the Earthshaker. Razor's gonna pop his ult. Gonna chase down the Earthshaker too. Link's gonna break. Penny's gonna blink back in. Toss. Earthshaker comes in with ultimate Earthshaker ult. Too many spells. Earth Spirit came with the ult. Earthshaker came with the ult. All 5 are dead. Good turnaround coming out from the Dire. I completely could not say the actual spells that happened there in the right order. So 5-for-1 trade. Only lost the Earth Spirit, but he was able to get in the middle fight, get off his ulti, and drop stones down. So he did what he needed to do. Meanwhile, the Viper push. They're just gonna take high ground here. I'm drawn 2 levels away from potentially being able to take poison attack affects buildings. But that's just gonna be Lanerax, take the fight, just boom. So in an instant, game looks pretty good for the Radiant side. They went from a pretty strong position to having Lanerax.
4-4.
Dire's middle tower
Pardon?
is under attack.
6-4-4.
Double throw.
I think.
Your audio is really quiet.
Might be because I'm currently dying. Thanks.
Currently dying.
Yeah. The
So,
7-hour car ride's really fun.
Yes.
I don't think that that's the greatest experience.
Invisibility.
Feels bad, man. Where's my boat? Where's my ferry ride?
Gold is a great conductor.
Anna has an invis room. She's doing a bit of scouting, but not much there. So she just backed away to farm. All of Radiant's gearing up on her. Their Spirit. Probably gonna blink. Yeah, blink, get the stun off. Gonna get the silence. Gonna get the negative urn charge. And she's gonna pop. So that was a quick and painless kill for the Radiant.
Viper's not going Manta. I'm actually really disappointed.
No Manta, no true Alk.
Star of David.
So Earthshaker rather is looking to get some information. Running through the enemy jungle dangerously. Oh, but he's gotten vision of the Luna, or the Luna and the Mirana. Pudge is gonna catch out the Earth Spirit on the other side. Earth Spirit's gonna kick him away and just roll out. So safely. He's gonna Spirit Vessel himself, so get some good regen going. Meanwhile, snakes are dropped for this tier 2 bottom.
Tower is under attack.
Good. Gonna just take this tower. Not a whole heck of a lot that the Dire can do to defend. Meanwhile, at the same time, Poncho's gonna take the tier 2 mid. So Dire looks pretty like they're pretty locked in their base at this point. Not a lot of ways to farm. Hard to push out the lanes. And Tiny and the rest of their team, they're just taking Shrine. Hook cuts, I believe, onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is gonna get double dusted. The Viper is gonna ulti onto the Mirana. Eclipse comes in. Shackle comes out from the Shadow Shaman. He's gonna fall, as is the Viper, to the Torrent. So 2 dead for the Radiant. The Tiny's just gonna go toss the Pudge back and blink away. So the Shrine comes out from the Earthshaker. The top shrine did get taken though by the Tiny, so something. Rick's going for cheeky plays here. Oh, he's getting surrounded though. Fudge comes in. Gonna hook. He's gonna blink away. X comes in. Bow well off the mark. Hook also off the mark. Dodging everything, left, right, and center.
They don't have detection.
No, he needs detection. Rubity did have a Sentry Ward earlier, but not anymore. Toss of the Razor. Gonna come Echo Slam from the Earthshaker. Torrent though, X-Torrent is gonna catch both of them. Razor's just linking all the damage away. Viper's gonna TP in, he is going to trouble. He's gonna get stunned up by the Luna. Rubity's gonna walk away, but he's gonna just die to the poison. I believe that was another corrosive skin, yeah. Arrow comes in, gonna be well off the mark. X-Torrent gonna catch on the Viper and the Tiny. Roll in from the Earth Spirit, gonna catch only the Mirana with the stun. Viper gonna onto the Mirana, but also silence up, gonna fall. So 2 dead from the Dire, the Earthshaker still down on Radiant. Creep waves in the mid and the offlane though are pushed out, so not a lot that the
Actually, they could. They can question.
I guess Bacter is disabled. They just need to have someone tank it. So before it's gonna get popped, Tiny gonna blink, toss back the Pudge, gonna avalanche. Shackle, long range Shackle comes out from the Shadow Shaman after the 4-step. Ultimate onto the Luna comes out from the Viper. Gonna get broken. Toss Viper in onto the Pudge. Pudge and ulti. But blink forward by the Tiny. Buyback comes out from the Pudge. Eclipse gonna come out, but it's not gonna hit on much other than creeps. Avalanche comes in. Airballs, so Rick's on the wrong side of town. Dust comes out preemptively. Rick's gonna just look to just fight. Creep's gonna die in the midair. Hooks Majon. Majon's gonna fall, I believe. No, he just doesn't have gold for buyback. However, the snakes are gonna clear out the mid racks. Decent. I guess they lost their carry in their mid, but they're at least still gonna take objectives. So that just leaves the bottom set of racks as Dire's only defense against mega creeps. So see if Prohibit's team has anything they can pull out of the bag to keep that a reality. Poncho.
What have we here?
Poncho's doing a little bit of sneaky work. But oh, he's gonna go in. Tricks. Thinks they might have sentry words there, but nope, just here. And Poncho's off and away. Mirana, Moonlight, Shadow, Pudge. They're gonna be hunting the Shadow Shaman. They know he's here. He's gonna walk. Oh, nope. Hiding. They're gonna. Oh, the hook's off the mark. He's still hidden. Oh, he's gonna juke. He's gonna get into the corner. He has no TP scroll, so Radiant, but they don't know. Dire. Gonna airball that attempt. Their Shaman's gonna be safe. So time wasted there. Tiny Rick's gonna be he's on the hunt. They see the Pudge. Gonna go Avalanche, just right click onto the Razor. Razor's gonna get right click. Toss Viper onto Razor. Razor's gonna pop. Earthshaker is going in. Gonna get the Gonna get the stun onto the Pudge. Oh, he's gonna get hooked back in the base. Earthshaker is a little bit dead. Blink tossed by the Tiny Hand. Avalanche gonna cancel that TP from Pudge. Ultimate coming through from the Earth Spirit. The Luna's just gonna BKB. Small leap forward from Mirana. Eclipse gonna come out, but not gonna run anymore. Dust comes out to toss Mirana back into the enemy team. The break down onto Luna from the Viper. Covering an X back on the boat. Blink forward from the Tiny. Avalanche toss back into the Radiant team. Tiny's gonna fall. Shackle coming out from the Shadow Shaman onto Mirana. Mirana buys back. Luna buys back. Razor buys back. Viper is gonna man-fight this. His Radiance, he's got the break down, his poison down, so he is breaking the enemy heroes, but he's gonna fall to all of the sorts of damage that were available to the Dire side, and they're gonna hold this tier 3 tower still. And Radiant, they kind of dove a little bit. Have to wait for the. I guess they made the Dire waste 3 buybacks, so it's not it's still a decent. Like, nobody on Dire side at this point has a buyback available, so that makes it fairly okay, but there's still a lot of investment and loss coming out from both teams.
Yes.
Arrow going into Roche. Nobody's doing Roche. Looks like Earthshaker is gonna be setting up onto this Razor, but oh, he's gonna back off. Come on, Harui. How does Dire win this game? How did they do it? Radiant scooped up bottom. Looking what they can do. Luna. The reward there. Someone's gonna walk up. He's gonna snake. Blink forward coming out from John. Gonna get that ulti onto Luna, but the Shaman's gonna die to the Pudge ult. Earth Spirit's also gonna roll in or blink in and die. And John also looking like he's in danger. 3 dead. 2 dead already. Earthshaker with a huge Echo Slam. Gonna get 2. 3 dead. Boat comes in. Gonna land on the Viper, but Viper's gonna get tossed forward. So that was a huge Echo Slam coming out from the Earthshaker. Pudge gonna throw out the hook, but not gonna come in. Tiny's gonna blink Avalanche, toss in. Earthshaker's gonna come in. Enchant Totem gonna stun the Pudge. Pudge is gonna fall. 3 dead. 4 dead. Only Kunkka has a buyback. GG, well played. Called by Prohibit. Toss. Rick's just gonna toss the Viper around. And yeah, I guess Tiny carry can still work? Question mark. Okay, I'm quickly gonna change to my actual account. Hey, is there a lobby created yet? Ruhi, do you have the ability to join this lobby? Did I lose? Ruhi? Hey, join the lobby. Are you alive?
Dyer's ban. Radiant's ban. Dyer's ban. Radiant's ban.
So, quick bans coming out from both teams thus far.
Dyer's ban.
Fearbreaker banned, Nyx Assassin banned,
Radiant's ban.
Bane, Silencer, Earth Spirit. Earth Spirit banned by Prohibit's team, so bit of a respect ban from the last game, which Earth Spirit was able to blink in and blow some people up a few times. So,
Alright, I was busy forgetting the last 24 hours.
okay, well, it'll get worse before it gets better,
5 seconds.
or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think it can get worse than half the omelets. Each.
Really the struggle. So some pretty quick picks bans coming up from both, or bans rather, coming up from both teams. Earth Spirit, the only hero that was played last game that was now banned. So,
5 seconds.
Poppy Wallet also, it looks like he's playing for the Radiant now. So they've switched out.
Radiant's pick.
Who did they switch out from last game?
Not sure.
I forget already.
Earth Shaker.
Forget their 5th player already. This is really awful.
The fifth player is always rotten.
I know. But good on SSD for just rotating his players,
10
even in
seconds to
playoffs. Definitely keeping the spirit of this
5
league
seconds.
alive. While others are trying to kill it, SSD lets it live on. So game 1, oh, it was Scoozer that they switched out. So Scoozer had a decent performance on the Shadow Shaman. Some good toss shackles, which was an interesting combo.
Dyer's pick.
Lich gets picked up, so I think Puppy Wallet really loves that hero, so should be good. I wonder if this game Earthshaker is gonna go to the offlane again, or if M. John's gonna throw it in as a support. Meanwhile, for Prohibit's team, Shadow Shaman picked up, which bit of a deny pick potentially from the last game, as those Waffles were able to pick it up from. So we'll see how that manages to play out. See if Prohibit doesn't pick up a Pudge with a Midas again, or if he feels like that's the best way for him to carry on.
Radiant's ban.
Huskar!
Oh
So,
no.
early Huskar pickup coming
Oh
up from
no.
Does M. John just, like,
10
I guess
seconds
no,
to
because
go.
Prohibit can just ban the
Radiant's
AA.
ban.
Bans PL, bans Dazzle. So no Dazzle Huskar. Does Prohibit in the last ban in the second round ban out the Ancient Apparition? And does he use his 3rd pick to pick, no, ban Oracle, ban Chaos Knight? So I think this kind of forces M. John's hand into either picking Ancient Apparition, which then forces the Earthshaker into the offlane, or to let it through, which then, I guess, for Prohibit could have that Ancient Apparition second support.
Or you just pick Viper and it doesn't matter.
And they get an Ancient Anti-Mage, so apparently I'm entirely wrong. The Ancient Apparition not as high priority against the Huskar as I feel it should be. But Viper versus Huskar should be a pretty insane lane. Viper actually seems like a good counter to Huskar because of and Bloodseeker. So Viper with now the puddle that breaks passives should be particularly effective against the Huskar because you just throw it down wherever Huskar leaps and now he can just get nuked down by some magic damage.
10 seconds to go.
Yep.
So good counter pick, I guess, coming up from M. John with the Viper with the new skill that's been added.
Radiance ban.
Viper no longer. Huskar no longer scary hero. Three hard counters.
No, that's good. Doesn't seem too devastating. Bloodseeker also a pretty solid pickup, I think, because you get the rupture on the Huskar. Huskar leaps and you die. Less of a counter against the anti-mage now because anti-mage could take the talent that gives them a few extra units of blink, which then the rupture won't proc. The Pudge banned out by M. John on the Radiant side, so a bit of a faster draft it feels like this game than the last draft seemed to drag on a bit. Bloodseeker, Ricky banned coming out from Prohibit. Not quite sure why. Oh, excuse me. See what the last piece in Prohibit's puzzle ends up being. Looks like they're missing a second support. Because I think MG Happy Hobo probably gonna throw this Mirana in the off lane again. Anti-Mage Huskar, safe lane and mid lane accordingly, and of course Shaman gonna be played in a support role, I'd assume. M-John looks like they are probably looking for their offlaner unless Chappie takes that bad boy Earthshaker to the offlane again, in which case they will be looking for a second support, which seems strange to be left to the last pick, but this is RD2L after all.
Roaming anti-mage.
Roaming anti-mage. I played against a mid anti-mage today. That was...
Isn't Sai the one who isn't? No, I don't think Sai's 2B. I don't think this is person I keep seeing in like pro streams. It just keeps doing roaming anti-mage.
I have no idea. It sounds like a strategy. Prohibit taking his time for this last pick. I think he's got a lot of choices available to him. And maybe they're trying to debate whether or not Mirana should be a second support, or if they should be and pick up a different offlaner, or what their offlaner should be. It's also possible Prohibit left his desk to go to McDonald's, and he's just let the draft go.
This is in the finals.
Oh,
Hello?
draft's been paused. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, they're remaking.
Lol.
Okay. So, interesting. They screwed up their draft, so Radiant's gonna tell in chat what their pick was. So they screwed up the draft order. So they're just gonna all chat what they want to pick, and then Prohibit they'll restart the draft and they can counterpick that. I guess we'll let this happen.
Where's UD when you need him?
Where's what?
Where's UD when you need him to rulebook the apes and ruin the entire league?
Oh, it's okay. This is how we go in RD2L. Who needs rules? Just rule book.
Nice.
So M. John is gonna be picking Lion. I shouldn't all chat. Okay, this is a classic RD2L moment where the two teams are just using all chat to draft teams, players, or heroes. So I think Mjohn's last pick is a lion, so looks like that Earthshaker will likely head to the off lane. Puppy Wallet playing his most favorite hero in the world, Lich.
Someone ping Acer.
Yeah, Ace
We need the living rule book.
Ace would be all over the alt chat for some.
Ryan's pick.
So Shadow Fiend picked up by Prohibit. So
Lion.
what?
Lion.
How is this gonna work? How do these lanes work? Interesting. I don't know how this is supposed to work out. So Chappie picking up on the Lions. Oh, this last game Ponch was on the Ocean. Damn it, I forgot. I screwed that up. So Rubity, he went mid last game, didn't he? Yeah, so Shadowfiend mid. Prohibit. I think this is actually a roaming anti-mage. How does this happen? Do we have another pause?
Oscar support.
Well, actually, Dota's Fun played Huskar played support last game, so bit of a role swap too. Actually, a entire role swap.
Just get boots and win lace and suicide every time your HP is low as Huskar.
I need to turn.
I guess that's how it works. There's no boots. Close enough.
Oh shit! I need to. I have all my controls bound improperly. Okay, so MG Happy Hobo on the Mirana gets to go to the off lane. Gonna get a deep ward down here. Mjohn on the Bloodseeker. Looks like this is actually gonna be an anti-mage. Oh, they swapped here, so Rubity is on the anti-mage. Prohibit is on the Shadow Fiend. So Prohibit's gonna go mid. I think what's happening? Looks like it is a support Huskar. Okay.
I'm sad he doesn't have on boots.
No. Win lace at least.
And they're off.
Well,
So 2 bounty runes apiece. Chappie.
I mean, I guess the bright side is that anyone Shaman Shackles is dead.
This is true. Am I gonna pause? And Puppy Wallet has disconnected. And Prohibit's gonna ruin his block.
I'm gonna go back to a Donkey sponsored stream.
A what?
Donkey sponsored stream.
Monkey sponsor.
Oh, Video Game Donkey sponsored stream. Thank you.
Oh.
Have to sell out in order to feed myself. Feels bad.
Me too.
No wife though.
Can't buy Immortals for free.
Wife's the vacuum cleaner, dude. It's not your problem.
I don't think that's how it works. Okay.
Alright.
So, mid lane, Prohibit versus on the Shadow
Viper.
Shaman versus Rix and the Viper. So, we got just role swaps all over the place here. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like Shadow Shaman weaving for the Shackle, but they're gonna get spotted out. Can I Shackle the Lich? Husker is gonna use all of these right clicks. Puppy Wallet's got 4 stacks on him. That is
Not enough.
not quite.
It's enough to eat all of his regen up, but that's about it.
Not even. He only used one.
Oh, he's gonna walk back up to.
Walk back to base, but if he just sits by his tier 3 and eats another creep, he'll have fulfilled his prophecy. So, first attempt with the Shackle Flames is a fail. Lion's gonna right click to Mirana bottom.
Rick's tanked like 2 tower shots to Q the SF.
Seems good. Mirana's in a rock and a hard place. Gonna leap out though. But not really able to get a lot of farm, I don't think, in this offlane. Bloodseeker, hope Mirana's dropping pretty low stun off the mark because of the leap, so. Oh, and Bounty Rune's gonna spawn at the opportune time, so double Bounty Rune for the Mirana, maybe even a regen rune if she uses it. She's gonna use regen rune, but nope. Gonna leave it for Prohibit. Prohibit's gonna walk away. Lion's running in the race, but he's gonna get it. Appy's still running towards, but I guess he's looking to break the regen. But arrows off the mark, just a raise and a right click, gonna connect, do a bit of damage. Husker level 2, so now Berserker blood, so can at least get those stacks. Fire up, burning spears. Rana's going on the line. Line's gonna sidestep the arrow. The Bloodseeker's gonna rotate in. Sal gets popped by the lion. Bloodseeker's gonna run the Mirana down. One last right click, and the Mirana's gonna feed up for or give up first blood. Lion's gonna taunt because that's pretty much what you do on line. Meanwhile, top lane looks like a lot of heroes are near each other. Well, Ursher gets body blocked by the Lich. Frost Blast onto the anti-mage. Gonna do a bit of damage, but gonna ultimately not result in anything worthwhile happening. Enchant Totem, right click. Gonna bring everybody down, but he's gonna salve up. Bottom lane definitely, I think, the winner in this game because Mjon's not really having much contention for farm, and he's 18 CS and he has a kill, so lanes look good for Mjon. He's already about 700 gold up on the anti-mage, so seems like a good start.
Money changes hands.
So Husker and Shaman have smoked up there. Looks like they're gonna rotate on the Viper. They're gonna get an Observer Ward down. Prohibit's moving forward to bait Rix, but Rix gonna back up. He's playing on the opposite side of his lane. Gonna get Prohibit's gonna get broken up. Smoke's about to end soon. They're gonna move in. The Shaman. Oh, Haze coming out from Prohibit, but they're just not far away. Gonna get the Shackle off, but a TP coming in from the line. Lion gets a stun onto. Break comes out onto the Huskar. 1 raise, 2 raise, not quite enough damage to take down the Viper. So Viper's gonna get away. Pretty low, but not gonna fall. Gonna shrine up, it looks like, in the top lane.
Bloodseeker's just hovering at max move speed casually.
Well, because the Huskar's at like he's at 60 HP.
Feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, actually 3 heroes, because the Shaman and the Mirana are also pretty low, so yeah. Lots of moves do lots of damage.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Bloodseeker's gone Midas.
Well, he's had a really an uncontested lane. Like, Mirana can't do anything. Now, the Mirana has a bit of a chance to get a bit of, like, catch up with the, Lion having rotated, but looks like she might just get run down. Bloodseeker was close to level 6. He hit level 6. This might be a kill, but... Oh. Lion rotating over, so Lion could have almost got the stun. Gonna grab both bounty runes. Oh, gonna get the rupture off. Mirana's not quite enough damage. Oh, he quit the TP canceled. Oh, and he's gonna follow the rupture. What just happened?
Honey?
STP cancelled. Meanwhile, Shaman looking on the Lich. Shaman.
Mirana TP'd to the bottom tier 1.
Oh, she TP'd to the same tower she was at. That's hilarious. The Shadow Shaman's gonna fall bottom. Lich also gonna fall. Lion's gonna come in with a rotation. Gonna get the stun onto the Huskar. Gonna get the Hex up. Gonna drain all the mana. Not that does very much. Jackal coming out onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker gonna get a right click. Burning Spear's gonna get the Echo. Gonna get the Totem. He's gonna burn down. Anti-Mage's gonna come in. And he's gonna run right click, 2 right click. Lion, no mana for anything. Gonna get the 3rd right click. Frostblast comes on. Shackle onto the Lich. Lich gonna get all his mana drained. Lion's gonna go into the corner. Gonna suck mana out. He doesn't have mana to TP if he wanted to, but he's not going to. Frostblast, and the Lion's gonna get out without dying. Gonna taunt, because that's really what you do. Mirana's gonna get ruptured again. Bottom. M-John's just gonna right click. She's gonna run. She does have a TP, but she's not using it. She's gonna leap and fall. I'm not quite sure what the thought process was on that one, but Mirana's gonna have another ruptured death when she had easily TP'd out. Meanwhile, top lane, Puppy Wallet gonna go down, or gonna take down the Shadow Shaman, but then the Earthshaker gonna fall as well. Puppy Wallet gonna get run down by the Anti-Mage. Bottom lane, Prohibit comes in and just bursts the Bloodseeker down. Gonna get a couple shots in onto that tier 1 bottom from the Huskar. I think Rix is disconnected. He's just parked in the mid lane on the high ground. Yep.
KC card has been pulled.
Yeah, I think Rix might die. So arrow comes in, gonna land on Rix. Prohibit was invis, gonna get 1 raise, 2 raise, 1 right click. Viper gonna get the ulti onto Shadow Fiend as he goes down. Well, that stun comes in onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's pretty low, but gonna bottle back up.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Middle top.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Mid lane, Hex comes out from the Shadow Shaman. The ulti uphill, gonna get the last hit onto Rix. Not ulti. Raise up the hill. Prohibit has a blink dagger.
Rupture
He's gonna
used.
get ruptured, but he's not gonna have to move. Gonna get invis. Gonna get silence. He's still invisible. I'm in my shadow. Then he just blinked away. Oh, up top, Ruby gonna get the kill onto the Earthshaker. What is Ruby building? He's building.
Fury.
A what?
Battle Fury.
I need to figure out how Battle Fury's made again.
The broadsword and
Demon Edge Perseverance. Okay. A decent build up now. I haven't paid attention. Won't build that in. Husker going in bottom onto Rex. Rex is gonna get the break off. Husker's gonna melt. Lion comes in with a stun. Stun kills the Husker. Finger gonna take down the Mirana. So good rotation from Chappie to secure 2 counter kills. The break definitely doing work onto that Husker. Not really. Lich Ult gonna come in. Gonna bounce amongst trees. Gonna slow down Prohibit. Prohibit's gonna get ruptured and it's gonna blow up. So Puppy Wallet gets the last hit on that one, on the Lich. So it's gonna get a kill. Shadow Shaman looks. Oh, no.
ward secure. Secured.
They're gonna get the shackle. Lion stun them on us, so they're not gonna be able to do much damage. Hex comes in. Another Hex coming out from the Lion. Majon comes, rotates in. Gonna get the silence on the Mirana. Mirana's gonna get right click down. Shadow from silence. He has shackles available, but Majon's wrong side of time. Turn around, shackle him. Sun comes out, gonna catch the Shadow Demon, but not before the Bloodseeker pops from the 3rd raise. Probit blinks in. Goes for the chance raise for the kill, but not gonna land.
It wouldn't have been enough for a kill anyways.
No, but intimidation. Husker hiding in the trees here.
Structures must have been fortified. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
So check on the Animage. He's a little bit away from his Chappie's been found. He's in the trees. Two fire arrows on him. He's gonna be doing the little dance. Oh, he's gonna get caught. Gonna get shackled up by the Lion. 1 right click, 2 right click, 3 right click. And then the stun up. But the Shadow Shaman's gonna die at the tower. Return kill from Chappie. No XP and only a handful of gold, but could be worse. Ruby hiding in the trees. Meanwhile, Dire is pressuring the bottom tier 1. Radiant is also pressuring the top tier 1.
No breaking through the Dire structures. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Dire's top tower, you know the drill. Bottom tower seems better than
Oh, Axe comes out. So Prohibit takes a bottom tier 1. He is TPing in. Earthshaker goes for the ulti to try and put back. Puppy Wallet throws up the Lich ult, no bounces. Rick's gonna come in, gonna go Earthshaker with the Echo Slam, gonna blow up the Huskar. Lion fingers the enemy, and enemy is down. Prohibit's going for the ultimate, but Earthshaker is gonna interrupt that. Gonna blow up both Prohibit and the Shadow Shaman, who now 4 are dead. And the Mirana looking, he's under the tower, he's ruptured up, gonna leap for it. M-John's going balls deep, gonna die to the one to a creep shot or tower shot, and yeah, and then Majan got the kill onto the Mirana. What is even happening?
I was just disorganized, disjointed.
Yeah, this Radiant seems more put together. Dire's just kind of
Dire's top tower's getting
doing things. I don't know about the. Oh, excuse me.
Actually, I think it's more like Dire position,
towers.
just positions like 1 or 2 heroes better than like the entirety of Radiant.
Dire keeps losing these fights.
Or yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Prohibit like just blinked like right in front of the.
Yeah, and he got like, he was in the poison from the Viper, and then he got the fuck is the spell? Fissured, and I don't know. They have a lot of interrupt, and they're
He got,
just
he got spiked like.
yeah. Well, and then he died to the fissure. So they have a lot of interrupt and a lot of abilities to just stop people dead in their tracks. So.
All right, carry on.
Tis mine.
So it looks like Rubity still not quite at his battle fury, only 100 gold away. So Radiant throws a scan up. They know the Mirana's here. Mirana going for eggs this game instead of the Maelstrom. Lion comes forward. Mirana's gonna be able to leap away. He's gonna come back and get the creep. Fissure comes in. Arrow gets shot in. Gonna airball through everything. Rupture comes out onto Prohibit. Moonlight Shadow as well. So Anytion's gonna stop. Radiant's gonna take the mid tower. Mid tier 1. Huskar, they're on the hunt. Huskar's gonna leap in. Lion's gonna turn around and get the stun off, but he's gonna blow up. Stun comes out. Silence comes out from the Bloodseeker. The anti-mage could be in trouble. No rupture for 34 seconds. The arrow gonna hit a creep. Good juke by Majon. Blink comes in from Poncho. Gonna get the enchant totem onto the Shadow Shaman. M-John gonna 1 leg click, 2 right click. Size gonna die. 3rd leg click. Frost Blast from Puppy Wallet gets the kill. So that's 1 down, 1 aside. Can Radiant turn this into a tier 2 tower rather?
You know the drill. Trouble brewing at Radiant's
FC. Creeps are gonna
the
die.
Dire might wanna mine that top tower.
Meanwhile, bottom lane,
Tower's coming apart.
Rubidy's just pushing away. He's got his Battle Fury up,
Dire's top
so it's
tower's
better than
getting
nothing.
down.
Prohibit and
Dyer's top tower.
I don't know. I don't know what the Husker and Prohibit are doing.
Mid tower's getting banged up.
They lose their tier 2 top.
Dyer's got one last top tower.
So
Dyer's mid tower won't last much.
Husker and Anti-Mage in the bottom lane to see what they're looking to do. Everybody's just trying to apply pressure, but M-John hiding in the trees, Lion out in the open, Ruby's gonna TP out, making the safe play. Meanwhile, Poncho's gonna blink, Totem, Fissure the Husker, but Husker's gonna walk the tail away. Happy Hobo just trying to farm away. He's a few hundred gold from the point booster towards his Ags, but still a long way off. Anti-Mage just pretty far away from a Manta style. His next item he needs.
Alright. I think I've hit my limit with 9 hours.
Okay.
I am done.
Okay.
Thanks for cast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shadow gets popped by the Marana to see if there's. Oh, they pop on the shadow. Radiant's gonna scan the Anti-Mage, gonna catch sight of that. Arrow goes on nobody. Oh, Earthshaker blinks. But he's gonna hold the Fissure. The Fissure will keep instead, get some farm on. Husker pushing out the bottom lane, so that's. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage is coming as well to do the same job, so they're creating a bit of space on the map with this, but they might just trade tier 2s at this point.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Nope, Fire 2-2 gonna be safe. Creep waves gonna keep getting killed by the Earthshaker. Bottom. Oh, Radiant or Dire is gonna back off, so Radiant bottom tier 1 or tier 2 rather is safe. Backdoor disabled.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer. Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties. Dyer's mid tower could use a
Anti-Mage pushing bottom, but he's gonna back out. Mid tier 2 goes down for on the Dire side. Lion has a blink dagger. Whoops. Oh, Poncho gonna get this on there, Sugar, but the Husker can just path around it. AM runs back, grabs a TP, gonna keep farming. Got his Mantis queued up. Gonna probably take this here too. Lion and Bloodseeker are TPing in. Gonna get the Rupture. Silence Stun comes out from the Lion. Anti-Mage's gonna fall, gonna get fingered down, so good pick off from Lion and Chappie. Only a couple ultimates exerted. It's level 2 fingers, so it's not the worst cooldown in the world. But that was good rotation. Good by John's TP here with no vision. Meanwhile, top Happy Hobo gonna fall to Rix. They don't have vision. He juked them right there. Lion and Shakers pushing bottom. Rupture.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails.
Rupture on the courier?
Radiant's
Question
top
mark.
tower's in bad shape.
Okay, so today I learned Rupture does not work on the courier, or you can cast on the courier, but you can't kill the courier.
Radiant's top tower's hurt. Have fun trying to bust down Radiant structures now. Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower. Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
So,
Radiant got one less
looks
top
like
tower.
tier 1 going both teams, but I feel like Radiant's gonna get the better of the trade here.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Gonna fort or Radiant. Dire will fort.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Prohibit just gonna split push this.
Bottom tower.
See if we can force rotation. Radiant also gonna fortify, but it looks like this. Oh, they are gonna rotate back. Puppy Wallet goes. Oh, he's gonna cancel his TP. But John's there. Prohibit goes away. So good trade still in the favor of Radiant. They keep that tier 2 up at mostly full health, but they're gonna get the tier 2 bottom. Moonlight Shadow comes out from the Dire side. Dire again forced back into their base. They have no outer tier towers left. Bonus is really on them to be able to win. I think a couple big fights to regain map control. If we look at net worth, Bloodseeker top of the charts. The Anti-Mage and the Shadow Shaman are doing fairly well. Oh, Lich Hill comes in, gonna bounce between Prohibit and the Shaman. Shaman gonna get fingered down. Yules comes out onto the Mirana. Gonna get break. Leaf comes out. Echo Slam's gonna be off the Rick's gonna force himself up the hill. Gonna get the kill. He has a blade mail or the Viper has a blade mail this game. Bloodseeker, he is in the wrong side of town. He's gonna run away from the low HP. Huskar, which gives him that movement speed. Also has boots of travel, which make him pretty zoomy. Rubity gonna get caught out by the Lion, and the Bloodseeker is gonna get silenced. He's gonna fall. 52 seconds. He has buyback, but it's gonna be a huge blow to his item. Shaman gonna drop the ward. Viper gonna get forced up. Yule's on the door onto the Huskar. He's gonna get silenced up. The Shaman's gonna fall, as does the Huskar rather. So Prohibit here to defend this one. Lonesome, though Mirana is back up. While all 5 on Radiant still are alive, they're able to push this tower. Gonna kill the creep wave. The Shaman snakes are gone. Anti-Mage does have buyback. He's blinked forward by the line. Gonna get the stun on the Mirana. Force tap forward by Rix. Gonna get the kill. Mirana's gonna fall. They're gonna be taking his Rex. Prohibit is ruptured up. He's gonna get force staff. He's gonna blow up. He has buyback. I think this is looking pretty grim for the Dire side. Anti-Mage has respawned, but what is his play? They're gonna take a tier 1 rack. Gonna go in, ultimate the Viper, but that's not gonna do a lot of damage. Like an Anti-Mage is gonna get blown up in return for that. I don't know if that was actually a worthwhile trade. Yeah, he killed the Viper, but for what? I think doesn't seem too great. Team net worth 10k in favor of the Radiant team. Looking good for SSD's team. Moonlight Shadow comes up from MG Happy. Hold on. Arrow comes in, dodges at the last second by Poncho. Man, there's incredible reflexes. So no arrow, but don't know if Mirana would have been able to get the kill. He's halfway to his ag is in a little bit of a sticky situation here. Heals comes out onto the Earthshaker. Sun comes up from line. Shadow Shaman's gonna die. No buyback on the Shaman. He did have snakes, so if they can hold for 25 seconds, he has snakes for the team fight, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold for that long. Radiant looking, they got a creep wave coming. M-John's just going to come on a high ground. Backdoor protection is disabled, because there is creeps in the base in the mid lane. So, looks like could be not long until Radiant has taken all 3 lanes of racks yet again. The Shaker through a fissure in. Shaman backlives, so they do have snakes, but they're gonna be able to get this tower. Gonna drop a sentry ward. Prohibit has BKB, he hasn't used it, so it's brand new. And John's pretty far forward. Huskar goes in, he's gonna go right away. The Viper drops his poison. Gonna get a kill onto the Lich of all people. Meanwhile, Chappie's on the wrong side of the fight, so 2 down. Mirana dies, but this point kind of expected. Hex goes onto the Viper. Huskar's coming in. Echo Slam comes out from Poncho. Huge silence coming out from the Bloodseeker. 3 dead. Enemy is going to buy back. Prohibit comes in. The snakes are going to be able to take down the Shadow Shaman, or I mean, pardon me, the Earthshaker. But Prohibit's going to fall. He does not have buyback. Anthony is going to blink away. I think that's pretty much game. Radiant's going to be able to get the top racks here. Anti-Mage looks to be coming in. Hex coming out from the Shadow Shaman onto the Viper. Viper is going to get shackled up, but Anti-Mage just ruptured and blinked away and he died. Shadow Shaman's running to his fountain. He's going to get picked off for only the Mirana alive. Gonna throw a few token right clicks at the Viper, but I don't know what good that's actually going to have. Poison comes up from next onto that creep wave here. Only 1 Rax remains for the Dire side, and game does not look very promising for them. Dark's team might be the only EST Sunday team left playoffs after this. It looks like Radiant's just hunting. They're not really focused on objectives. Poncho's gonna go to push out the bottom creep wave, but that's about it. Meanwhile, Unjohn is just farming the top lane inside the base. But they're gonna take the safe option. They're gonna back out. Looks like they're gonna take the Roshan. Chappie building a Desolator. He's only 700 gold away from it. He really doesn't want to stun. He breaks the Lincolns now. Hex comes out. The Roshan's gonna be broken. Silence. I don't think that works on really. Rana's hunting around. Looks, there's a Viper illusion there. Roshan is falling. Rana, she's gonna look for an arrow. Roche dropping low. Gonna stun Roche, so not gonna be the expected result. He's gonna leap in. Grabs the Aegis. Happy Polo. Gonna get the Aegis. Gonna get blown up instantly. He has leap again. Science is he's gonna get silenced. He's gonna leap. He's gonna get what is that? He got, what the hell's that item? The Hurricane Pike. So he snatched the Aegis, but I don't know if that really did that much. Anthony is split pushing. Rubides gets caught, blinks away. He gets blown up by the rupture. 14% rupture damage, doing work. I think the anti-mage, if this game really can last long enough, he really needs to look at the blink talent. The 300 blink cast range means that he can if he max blinks all the time, he's not gonna die to rupture. He won't take damage from rupture. Prohibit's gonna blink for it. He's gonna BKB. He's gonna pop his ulti. He's gonna go after the Lich. Lich is gonna survive. Gonna get the ulti off. Prohibit's gonna get the raise off. Gonna die. He's gonna get locked down by the Earthshaker, but he's gonna blow up. the Lion's gonna come in, blink forward onto the Shadow Shaman, gets the stun, gonna finger the Husker. Husker is gonna fall. Mirana's the only one left alive. Echo Stun comes out. Mirana's stunned up, gonna leap right into 5 dead, no buybacks. Rax, one laner Rax only alive. Gonna rupture, creep Mjon, gonna style on them. Gonna hit the creep, gonna hit towers. Anti-mage back up in 9 seconds, so I guess they're gonna let it go till the end. Chappie has completed his Desolator, so this should really allow the Radiant to push much faster than a normal Lion right-click. So that is gonna be mega creeps for the Dire, and their hopes are looking pretty dire at this point. And MG Happy Hobo calls it GG. Tusker disconnects, Rubity gets blown up, and that's it. Prohibit team out into 31k net worth lead at the end of the game. Yeah, those were two pretty routine playoff games.